and welcome to Fallout New Vegas Part 6. Jeff is finally on the Vegas Strip, so we finally get to go do some interesting things. I'm really hoping we're not speedrunning this game, because I'm a little bit worried because we're already in Vegas and I thought like that was going to take a while to get there, but it's like Part 6 and we're already in Vegas, everybody. So yeah, let's get into it. We've got to go find some guy called Benny and murder him. I mean, talk to him about a chip. It's, you know, one of the same things. I hope everyone is going super duper well. So let me pause that and just bring everything up and we will jump into it. How are you going, everyone, though? New Vegas, let's get that up. Yes, please, I would like the game to play. Oh, why has it done that? That's a bit weird. Hang on. There we go. Okie doke. Cool. And it's just going to decide it wants to load in, and that is perfectly fine. Let us take its time. There we go. And a 48. So, where we left off was we talked to Mr. House, who is on our... We've got to find Mr. House, and that's very vital, because he's on our list of people we need to get. Because there's a Meet Champions that we need to get, and he's on our list of that. But yeah, so this is the Vegas Strip. We just came out of there. Cass has been dismissed, unfortunately, so she's gone off to the winds. And, these are just... How did I get in here? Money, how did you get in here? I at least look like I could rob someone for money. I was about to be like, I at least look like I have money, but... Jeff does not look like she has money. Do we have anything in our apparel that makes us look a little bit more like high rollers? We have a beret. Brotherhood robes? Maybe? Maybe a little bit more. Okay, there we go. Jeff is now disguised, everybody, as another mercenary,
hey,
but still.
No one but Omertas are allowed to carry guns into Gomorrah. Check your weapons with me.
Let me have a look here. So, Jeff is going to look sus no matter what. Yeah, Jeff is going to look sus no matter what, isn't she? Here you go. Hand over all the weapons.
Back on your way out.
I just hadn't been in this building and I figured we might as well go have a look and see what it's all about. Okay. Hello there, receptionist.
Hello and welcome to Gomorrah. What can I help you with today?
What is there to do around here?
Feel free to head to our club, Brimstone, or you can see our gorgeous courtyard out behind the casino.
Oh, a courtyard. The most beautiful thing we could possibly look for. I'm sure you have all the good dirt on what goes on around here. Jeff, that's not how you get...
I sure do, but loose lips?
That's not how you get information. Oh, wait, hang on, maybe it is. Don't worry about me. I can keep your secrets.
All right. You look pretty trustworthy.
Yay for outfit change? Okay. What can you tell me about what's going on around the strip?
I hear you've actually been inside Lucky 38. You're the first person who's been in there in as long as anybody can remember.
Okay. Mr. House isn't a robot, right? Like, we decided he wasn't... Yeah, he's not a robot. He's flesh and blood and somehow has kept himself alive through science. What can you tell me about what's going on in Gomorrah?
Gossip is one thing. Dirt on the family is something else totally.
Okay, what can you tell me is going...
I've heard some pretty shady rumors about the Ultralux. I'm not sure what the deal is, but although they try to put on airs, that place is just plain creepy. Maybe it's the masks.
Oh, I was being told about the Ultralux, that I needed to go there and find them, that I like the people there. Hey, Revered Jackal, how's it going? What can you tell me about what's going on around here? The strip? Do you have any rooms available?
Sorry,
we
don't have any hotel rooms
We're
available
investigating.
right now, but feel free to gamble or help yourself to our other services.
Okay.
Not much of a rumor, but I hear the Tops is always looking for new talent. Lord knows they've needed it for a long time.
Oh, we actually know a musician. Can I tell you about him? No, apparently not.
It's hard to believe that not too long ago, most of the families on the Strip were little more than warring tribes. The Omertas even had a big war with the Khans once upon a time.
Okay, so I guess she's just going to keep telling us information. We'll leave her be. I assume I want to talk to him when I get my guns. Hello, other person.
Glad they don't let just any motherfucker through the gate. Freeside smells like shit.
Yep, they definitely don't just let anyone through there.
What the fuck are you looking at?
Okay, they don't like me. They do not like Jeff. I am not bad, Revered. Just getting started into the stream, so we'll see how this goes with Jeff. I'd like to exchange caps for chips. Legion money for chips. The Legion have their own money. Hopefully
many
you're
chips would
going
you like?
well tonight. She's a vending machine of rumors. 1 chip for 1 cap. 20 chips for 20
Here's
caps.
your chips. Is there anything else I can...
Nope, that's it. Let's go gamble, everybody. Can I gamble with you? Oh, I can. Wouldn't it be lovely if I knew anything about gambling? 31. Does that...
Be sure to check out the courtyard.
Did that play roulette? That did not play roulette. How do I... Oh, okay. Where do I put my bet? I would like you to take my money. Oh, W to place bet. Okay. And... Yes, finish bet. We lost 1 chip. Press W. Thank you. Hello, Cabanara. How's it going? Yes, we're gambling and I don't know how. So this is fun. How can I tell it which one I want to gamble on? There you go. If you put chips everywhere, then I'll win something, right? I was about to be ripping off the casino. Can you imagine if I actually managed to win? I've lost 1 chip. I do not understand what I'm doing. Yes. Now go again. Well, isn't this exciting gameplay? E to increase. I pressed E before and it didn't. Hang on. Gamora earnings -1. I lose 2 chips. I just seem to be losing. Well. I will get off this roulette wheel. You would increase before placing... Is Yamlet just gonna lose me money? Do you know what? Let's actually have a quick look at that. So let's have a look at what my luck skill is. I think it might be higher than that. It would be in special, wouldn't it? Luck is 8. Luck is 8, everyone. Okay.
Hottest asses in New Vegas. Shit.
So what about... Are these count as gambling? Do I put chips in them? No. I want to play these. I understand slot machine.
What the fuck are you looking at?
Okay, what? Oh, fine. We'll do this. Let's go odd, and we'll increase. We will bet everything. That will be what we will do. This makes logical sense. Did I? No? Okay, go. Let's go, everyone. Easiest to break the bank? Okay. I don't think we... Wait, 0 is an odd number, right? Yay! Yay, everyone! 0 is an odd number! Well... So we will place a bet. I like gambling. This is fun. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to put more. 0 is odd. Yeah, 0... I guess 0 is odd. What along you in the game is... In this game is life or death. So maybe if we go even now... And we'll increase everything. So we head... Yes, let's do that. This is sensible and correct and will not backfire at all. I would like to win, please. That's not winning. Oh. We won. Should we have won that? I feel like we shouldn't have won that. Hey Canadian, how's it going? 4 chips and 31. How do I pick? I hope you're going well, Canadian, but how do I pick a specific one? I can... Do I... Oh, I put it on the chip. Oh, I see. Well, you did hear the man. So that is E to... It won't let me increase. I'm pressing E, but it won't let me increase. So... Will you? There we go. Something's happening. I've bet something. 31 is involved. That's happening. Hey, Droba, how's it going? Yes, gambling. We won twice, I think. Yay! I think you helped. Yay! Winning? Winning, everybody. This is fine. I want to see if I can maybe get over 100. Let us increase this. That seems okay. I've pressed the button.
Splendid!
Oh no, it was 31! That was the number you said, Canadian! But not what we wanted. 8, it's 8, Droba. It is 8. You can look at... Please don't take your Soylent rations. I will take all your... Okay, we're going to exit the gambling because I have a feeling I'm just going to sit there all night mildly entranced by that circle, pressing buttons and clapping to myself because win. And luck is 8. So let's go investigate. Wow. You must be really bad. This guy turned his chair around. There is literally nothing else for him to look at. There's not even paintings. What are you doing? Well, it's not the most interesting dance. Oh no, he's moved there now. I guess she didn't change. You're going to grow just as bored. It's only a slightly different angle. Oh wait, no, I see why he moved. From here, you can see the fire really well. That makes sense. I agree with his choice of movement.
Can I get you a drink?
Try blackjack.
Maybe a
Where?
party favor?
Okay, hang on. You were one roll off. You were one roll off, but it was very good. On me, in chips or in caps? Let me see what you have.
Here you go.
Oh, she sells me things. I don't know why I'm surprised by that. Like, they're just... She sells me empty syringes. I am surprised by that. So we have 2,279 caps. Cat eye. Oh, we don't have that drug. We haven't tried cat eye before, so I guess that's new. I have done all your other No, we haven't tried that. That's just a flower, though. I don't think that's a drug. So I will accept your drug. Thank you. I'm looking for information.
Sorry. It's not my business to get involved.
Turbo is the best. She needs 4,000 to level up her luck. Oh, wow. Okay. Nothing right now. Goodbye, dear. Okay, well, she's gone. How? What? Me? No, you're...
This is a real snooze fest.
Okay.
Get some new shows soon.
So, hang on. You want me to try blackjack? So, that is the card game, correct? Is there blackjack in here? I think he has that. Okay. There we go. Yes. So, and that's the one where we want to hit 21, right? Yes? 21? So let us increase bet. So S maximum bet. Okay. Deal. That is 16. 21 don't bust. Should we hit? I think we should hit. This won't go end badly, right? I don't trust myself. Oh no. Oh no. Ooh. This is 18. Okay, I'm gonna stay. Gambling is fun! We should do it more often, everyone. Okay. Yes, I would like to bet the mat. Okay, I guess we are. There we go. And I would like to hit. How much is a king worth, everyone? Is that like 10 or... Because that's either like a... How much is a king worth? Can it... 10? Okay, so that is 16. So I should probably hit again, right? I'm going to stay. Hooray! And now I am going to run away. Blackjack is fun. You have been a good gambling man. May I tip you?
Test your luck.
No, I cannot tip you. Right, well that was fun. Okay. Always hit if your number is lower than 18. Okay. By one level of each where do you level up your special? I didn't think you could level up your special. Gambling, yeah, this is now the new gambling stream. Gambling via New Vegas. They can't shut that down, right? I really hope that he's not paid and he's just a patron that's just wandered in here. Can I push you off the edge? No. I don't know why they took my weapons away. I mean, I can still beat them to death. No weapons doesn't mean any— Oh, hello. I really honestly don't even know what I'm doing in this building. I just kind of wandered in here.
I hear you've been
Oh, that's probably not the best idea when they're right in front of me, right?
making some waves around here.
Indeed, I have been. So the murder family is obviously a new— Oh gosh, we're in a totally different room now. Huh. Okay. You're all just gamblers. More people dancing. More very bored looking patrons. I don't think I've ever seen so many bored patrons in a strip club.
Hey, sexy
Like in a
lady.
game. It almost feels like they intentionally made them very bored.
Hey there. Can I get you?
Yeah, what do you have? Do you... You don't have anything different. Okay, well, we'll exit there then. Nothing for me right now. Does anyone know if the Gamora family have anything particularly of note? Because they took my... No, that's average.
Holy shit. You've been in Lucky 38?
I have
You hit
been.
the big man in there.
He was a
Glad
very
you
big
don't let
robot.
just any motherfucker through the gate. Freeside smells like
Oh, I can finally push one around. It's not letting me push any NPCs before this. Hang on. I'm just wondering how far I can actually push this man. So, oh no, he turns around. There is actually a fun, so there was a bet that was done, this guy called Brian Zemeck in Las Vegas, he took a bet in 1996, and it was to get breast implants, and if he had them for 1 year, he would get $100,000. And the guy ended up doing it for the $100,000, but he still has them to this day because, in his words, he grew distracted by gambling after the year and he grew attached to them, and they never hurt with the ladies anyway. And so he still has them, and it's apparently his favorite bet. But he also got the surgery for them for free because someone else in Las Vegas owed him money. So they just did the breast surgery for him. So he made like $100,000, and for him, it was like a personal improvement. It's supposed to be the big den of debauchery in Vegas. Yeah, everyone is just sitting and drinking their life away. Exactly, Carbonara. Like, they're not even interested in doing anything fun. They're just like, we're just gonna sit here and drink. This seems fine. And there's nothing even interesting happening in the bathroom. I guess, like, in New Vegas, people don't have to go to the bathroom to do cocaine, do they? They can just do it wherever they want. Well, fantastic. Oh, I guess I should cash out my chips, shouldn't I? Hello. I cleaned out your house.
Welcome to Gamora.
I would like to turn in my chips.
In what currency would you like?
I would take my payment in caps.
Caps it is. Will there be anything else?
You do a bet like that? Yeah, like, apparently the guy was like, he's quite famous for doing bets. There was like one night
Have a
where
good
he,
time and go-
he spent a whole night with vagrants, as they described it, under a bridge with like $2,000 strapped to his leg. Just to see if, like, with, like, no one else, like, there, basically, just him and the vagrants. But yeah, apparently his whole thing is just wacky stuff. What are you clapping at? If I...
Self-control is a virtue.
Self-control is a virtue. Thank you, robot. Let's go into here. All right, so... Is this the actual... I feel like Vegas probably looks a lot more spectacular at night than during the day as we have it, quite frankly, right now. We haven't walked back. No, that's the 88. So, if we go and look at our actual quests to see what on earth we're doing. So, we need to confront Benny at the Tops Casino. The Tops Casino. So, let's have a quick look at our map. It's somewhere up that way, but I guess there's all these places that we haven't been. Jeff is not very virtuous. Jeff is very virtuous, Barry. Jeff is look at all the control Jeff has. Wait, did he give us back our weapons? Okay, good. I was about to be very concerned if he didn't give us back all our weapons then. I was about to be like, oh my god, no. Hello, what do you do?
I'm not sure you
You are...
should.
Oh, good, the NCR aren't mad. Oh, the
Bet
NCR.
it feels real nice to be carrying those weapons around on the strip.
It really does.
Damn, Mr. House has forbid any NCR military personnel from carrying any sort of firearms on the strip. Well, except for Captain Pappas. Mr. House still doesn't trust the NCR. A word of advice. The Securitrons won't put up with any funny stuff out there, so don't do anything stupid. This your first time on the strip?
Yes, it is.
Well, it's time to pop your Vegas cherry, friend. I'm sure you'll have a blast and be drunk and capless in no time. I
Fantastic.
can give you a bit more information about the various casinos if you're not sure on where to get started.
Tell me about the casinos on the strip.
Well, there's the Lucky 38, Ultralux.
I want to go to
Gomorrah, and the
Ultralux.
Tops.
That's where I want to go.
Which one do you want to know about?
Ultralux?
The Ultralux is the nicest casino on the strip. Real high-end, extravagant, and expensive. Best you have a lot of caps if you want to go there.
What do you know about Gomorrah?
Gomorrah is the favorite of the NCR troops on the strip. If you like girls, alcohol, gambling, and drugs, then Gomorrah is just the place for you.
Okay, what's the Tops like?
The Tops is the cool place to be right now.
The cool
Lots of
place, everybody.
entertainment and shows going on there as well as the gambling.
Yes, Drawber
wanna
has
catch a show and
mentioned the
everything
Ultralux
drinks,
to me,
you
and they
definitely
seem
hit up the
interesting.
Aces Theater in the Tops.
Hey, Jacob, how's it going? How did I go? Fallout 3 go? Fallout 3 went really, really well. A lot of fun. And we've moved on to New Vegas, to new and exciting pastures. Tell me about the Lucky 38. I want to ask about something else. Goodbye,
Ma'am?
ma'am. So you're saying that I'm going to be shot, Drawber. So this is where I want to go get my pardon, but... So I was thinking, Carbonara, if I just don't do the pardon quest, can I just do the other stuff and come get a pardon from there later? Wouldn't that work? Oh, hello, Ethel. You have a name.
I have to look after my husband.
Named food is always confusing. I always get very confused if they name them. What are you? What are you? I read that in my head as what are you and what is he up to? What are you and he up to out here on the strip?
He's got his reasons. And when that man gets a notion stuck in his head, he's like a bighorn or bull that's seen red. And if it means Heck Gunderson's involved, then you better step aside before the stampede drowns
I already
you
got my
out.
pardon, but didn't I have to talk to them, Carbonara? I thought I totally had to talk to the person. Have I decided for a fraction, Jacob? Yes, we're going to go Legion. They seem like they would like Jeff the most. What's so important about Heck Gunderson?
If that's what you want to talk about, go see Walter. He'll talk your ear off. Everything he
Okey-doke.
says about the evils of Heck Gunderson is true, but I've never held the notion that fighting evil with evil carries the world forward.
Is there some way I could help you out?
I don't suppose you have the magic powers necessary to bring my husband to his senses, do you?
Oh, I might.
He swears he won't leave this godforsaken city until he's seen Heck suffer. So far as I can see, we're the
Ooh.
only ones in pain.
Okay. If you can't talk him out of it, it seems worth for me to try. No, I'll see what I can do. Come on,
That's
Jeff.
very kind of you.
I can definitely talk him
Maybe
into
this'll
something.
be the dawn of a new day.
All right, Ethel. I'm glad I talked to you. Oh,
Howdy, young lady. How can I help you? But make it quick. Goddamn heat's worse in this town than in the middle of a Brahmin herd.
we're just getting quests left, right, and center, aren't we? September Lucky 30. Oh, Carbonara. I see. I totally thought that was an actual quest I had to go on, like an unnoted one. Right. I was very thinking about that the wrong way. Thank you so much. Okay. Then, dang it. We never have enough of anything. You're not from around here, are you?
Darn far it is, our ranch. Ethel would be happy to yap about that.
Oh,
I got more important things in mind, kid.
are you a bighorn rancher?
Bighorn is my trade since I was a young'un. I confess, it's hard living these days, kid. The wasteland ain't the same anymore.
I had to ask you about the wasteland.
I know it better than my wife's corset. What about it, kid?
This is how he tells you that he does not get laid. How do wastelands cope with current times? What are the most dangerous plots in the wasteland?
Hell, it's all dangerous. Know why? If you're looking for real trouble, head straight into the mountains.
Do this guy's quest?
don't walk up.
I'm trying to get him to open it, but how do the wastelands cope with current times?
Stealing our pure breed resolve, that's how. We've faced the wasteland right in the old...
Oh
mountains
wait, do we
over
maybe have drugs that could help with
We
perception?
own these lands.
No,
And I'll
probably
be damned
not.
If the NCR, those Legion bastards, or anyone else tries to walk all over us.
What are the most... No, goodbye. Because the problem, Carbonara, is when we talk to him...
A drink? Nonsense. All I need now is to settle a score. We didn't come a long ways just to stroll our best clothes.
Okay, wait, hang on, no, okay, I see. If even though I failed, I can still...
That Heck Gunderson's got to answer for, kid. I'm here to make sure that rancher stops stealing our lands. If he ain't chiseling behind your back, he just sends his men ready for a fight. Then you either sell your ranch for a penny, or you're dead.
So...
I'm tired of being trampled over, kid. And I got a good mind to stop Heck once and for all.
If I had level 7 perception, could I have avoided this entire side quest, as in what we have to do next to complete it, and just given him a drink of water and he'd been like, guess I came to my senses, goodbye, my ranch needs me. It might, but I think this is like the base skill one. What else can you tell me about Heck Gunderson? Yeah, what else can you tell me about Heck Gunderson?
He's a slithering snake, what he is. One of the biggest landowners this side of the Colorado, and it's all stolen, I tell you.
Okay,
all
well,
that money
I can...
buys him any NCR senators he wants. Scoundrels like Heck. There's just no way for us small folks to get by, much less prosper, kid.
How's Heck to other ranches in the wasteland? What do you plan to do about him?
I have no illusions that he'll ever stop his plundering, so I'm just gonna make him suffer.
Let me help. I am so good at that.
Here in town, he's got a few of his armed men to protect him. I just gotta find out what he's up to, and then I'll know where to hit him hard.
I feel like this time around, none of our skills are coming in helpful.
I am touched by your
I just
support.
need them. Thank you so much for the follow there, Jacob. That's very awesome of you. It's important. The guy's quest is a good starting point to the Ultralux. Excellent. Okay, I want to help him. I may be able to help you.
Where I come from, we appreciate good intentions.
I have the
you can
best
help me
intentions,
figure out
sir.
What he's doing in town. Tell you what, that chiseler's blowing hot air over at that there fancy casino, the Ultralux. Find out what's his story here, will you?
Okay, I'll be back when I find out more about him, sir. Goodbye.
All right, kid. I appreciate it. I hope to see you soon.
Okay, so screw Benny. We'll come back for that later. We'll do Benny's quest later. I want to do this Ultralux. Optional, Ethel Thebus wants her husband Walter to forget about Heck Gunderson and return to their ranch. Find out the purpose behind Heck Gunderson's visit to Ultralux. We can do that. Okay. Oh, there you go. Look how... Wait, hang on. There was like a person. Do you have a name? No, you're just boring street vendor lady. Goodbye. We do not need you. Okay. Fair enough, Jacob, but thank you anyway. All right, to the Ultralux, everyone. So this is where we wanted to go. So this is the people who I've been told have some attachment to cannibalism, such as Jeff.
Pardon, but could I trouble you to turn over your weapons?
They are terrifying. Oh, I wish we had sneak. Sure, here you go.
My deepest apologies.
The
for
weapon is my
slight
mouth.
Inconvenience. You have my assurance that everything will be returned upon your departure.
Dear Lord.
I simply can't have anyone waving
I don't
their
feel
weapons
assured.
around in the hotel. It's not the atmosphere we wish to cultivate. Please, enjoy your stay.
Goodbye. I guess we should probably dress in a suit, right? Since, well, never mind. I thought they only let fancy people in here. We walk up to cliche hillbilly straight away. Like, yeah, and he has a gun. Oh, this is actually Henderson's person. This is actually a bodyguard. Like, I wasn't even looking at the name. I was just like, look at this hillbilly guy. Hi,
Beg
Heck.
your pardon, stranger, but I'm looking for someone.
The mask
You
is
haven't
very
seen a young
uncomfortable.
man with dark brown hair and a white hat on lately, have you?
All people are exactly Canadian. Anyone in a mask is totally trustworthy. I forget what he just said to me. Shoot, I shouldn't have looked away then. Yes, I saw him here in the hotel.
What? Oh my God, where?
He's over in the bathhouse wearing a skimpy two-piece bathing suit.
What in creation is the matter with you? Ain't you ever been a parent? Ain't you ever been worried you lost someone? You got a real sick sense of humor.
Maybe, oops.
You got a lot of nerve sticking around here. If I didn't have better things to do, I'd thump your skull for what you said.
Sorry, I didn't realize the situation was so serious.
You're dead right, it's serious. I ain't seen my son in hours.
Oh, something about, oh no.
Where he went. Folks around here, some of them will kill you soon as look at you. His whole life I tried to keep him at the ranch, away from places like this. Now I take him here and what happens?
This sounds like a potential hostage. So you're a rancher?
Yep, got a whole mess of Brahmins to my name. Bighorners too. Used to just have the one ranch, but land was easy to grab before the soldiers moved in. Before I knew it, I was running one of the biggest ranching operations east of
Such a great
California.
people's person.
Now everywhere I
The
go,
Mothership
folks
Zeta,
I
Jacob?
never even met
Oh,
shake my hand and
that
call
was
me Mr.
painful.
Gunderson.
It was very painful, Jacob.
know
But we
what to
actually,
expect.
it wasn't the worst. We got a little bit lost on one part, but then other than that, it went pretty smooth, I think. The rest of chat who happened to see that, they will totally back me up, right? I mean, Mothership Zeta went smoothly, and we didn't have to redo that last mission a couple of times. You lost your son?
My boy, Ted. He was right here. I didn't leave him but a minute. I told him to stay put while I talked some things over with the White Glove folks. He was never one to stay tied down to a spot, though. Gets that from his mother. Got most of my staff out looking for him now. I'd be out myself, but I keep hoping he'll show up back here.
But I just keep
Of course, if he
drinking and I
does
can't
that,
leave.
I'll whoop him till his skinny hide turns to leather for putting me through this. But that don't mean I wouldn't be grateful.
Let me help find your son. Let
I'd
Jeff
be more
help.
than happy to have you. Heck, I'll hire anybody with a pair of legs and at least one good eye at this point.
Beyond the
There'd be a lot
beef.
of money in it for you if you can get him back to me safe.
I
And
will.
If he ain't, you can bet I'll pay for the names of the sons of bitches responsible.
Okay, this is getting interesting. It's like a multi-tiered quest we've got going on. Why is your bodyguard allowed to have a gun?
Made me a special arrangement with the hotel. They want to do business with me, they got to play by my rules. A lot of people out there resent success. Might want to take a swipe at me. This makes them think twice. If I'd have been thinking, though, I'd have had him watching my boy instead. Then none of this would have happened.
I wonder where his boy is. Did you say something about a white glove?
That's what they call themselves, the folk that run this place. They're the ones dressed all fancy with their bow ties and shiny dresses. Some of them got
This
masks,
does not
too.
seem like the hotel he would go
A
to.
little hard to trust folks like that.
The whip, like the crack of a
A
whip.
couple of them show their faces, and that's who I do my business with. I don't talk to none of the other ones.
I wouldn't blame him. I wouldn't want to talk to someone dressed up like a mannequin either. What business did you have here at the
That's
hotel?
between me and the White Glove Society. But let's just say they control the food supply around here, and I got lots of food to give. But that ain't as welcome as you might think.
Huh. Okay, goodbye.
I'll be...
Salutations.
Oh, good lord. It's something about their voices as well. Just... Hi. Hello.
Welcome to Top Shelf. The drinks cost twice as much during happy hour, but they draw twice the attention, too.
Let me see what you have to say. I like how she got really close to Jeff then to tell me that. And you have nothing good to drink. That's fine. Goodbye.
Pleasure speaking to you.
So I want one of their masks. Okay. Hey, Aussie Spikes, how's it going? And Bunny or something, hello as well. Hope you guys are going well. The Eating of People is coming along very well, Aussie Spikes. However, we are in the strip right now, and so unfortunately, that has been
Gunderson, the Brahmin Baron at the
that has been put on a hold. It's it is very it. Don't trust the White Gloves. But I've heard that they're my people, Bunny. But okay, don't trust the White Gloves. To be fair, they are dressed like mannequins. Usually not a great thing to trust. Hello, Solid Grinch as well. Hope you're having a good time. Patrolling the Move almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter. Yeah, like it's just constant heat out there.
Humbly at your service.
Hi. Oh, good. We can do more gambling. Exchange caps for chips.
How many?
Yes.
Here's your
20.
chip.
Goodbye. All right. So we want to ask around, right? That's the quest. So the quest we have is Beyond the Beef. Get Ted back to his father if he's still alive. Ask around. No, I want to use him as a hostage so that then we can do Phoebe's quest. Okay. Oh, wait, no, we can give Ted back. He'll leave, then we'll tell him when to hit. Okay, I think that's the way to go. I'm pretty sure the way to do this is to get Ted back. Ask around the Ultralux. Okay, so we want to talk to people and maybe do a bit of gambling on the side. White Gloves, they give off a very serious serial killer vibe.
Service, madam.
Do you have any work that needs to be done?
I do. But
How
only
have I
someone
become the
know I can
handyman,
rely
Jeff?
on.
When did we
And I
become
haven't heard a
this?
thing about you. Perhaps if you made more of a name for yourself around the strip, we could talk. But not
Oh.
before.
Okay, so come back to Mortimer then. What can you tell me about the organization?
My, such a popular question. I suppose it is only natural to see us.
The
and
one
wonder what
non-creepy
it is that
person.
makes us special.
We'll see if I
White
stick to
Glove
the plan.
Society has only just made itself known to the public, of course. but our pedigree was established over generations. Were we always so refined? I'd be lying if I said yes.
I love how he's
But
just
I've
spilling
always
his
felt
guts.
We were destined for a place atop modern society. And now, here we are. Not everyone can wear the finest clothes and eat the finest foods, obviously. That's just the reality we live in. But surely we can agree that the most tasteful, sophisticated people are the most deserving. That's what the White Glove Society is all about.
Sure. I want his suit so much. Jeff would look so spiffy in that suit. The urge to punch is rising. So, let me have a look. There you go. I've got a mask on now as well, guys. I fit in with everyone. So you won't find slot machines in the Ultralux because they find them too noisy for their most extravagant culture. That is very cool if that is true, buddy. That's awesome. Slowly pan out to check. Huh. Yeah, everyone. Jeff looks like she should be here, right? This looks like something demonic. I love it. The only suit we have, though, like, the only thing we have close to that is a spacesuit, which is a suit. I mean, is that better or worse, do you think? Always rip and tear the white gloves? Hey. I would love to do that right now. If it wouldn't mess up our quests. The skull one was better? Agreed. I think the skull one was better. Let's go back. I think they'll take us more seriously like this. Hey, Sober Midden, how is it going? Instantly starts arguing about how they do not eat people. He has not said he hasn't eaten people yet, but hang on. Oh, okay. This looks like Okay, yeah, it's just going through that. I did hear that they were meant to have a bit of a cannibalistic background, which obviously suits Jeff very, very well.
Good day.
Hello. Why are you hiding your face? I'm looking for someone.
Oh, well, it's a big hotel. You should talk to Marjorie. She's in charge and she can probably help you find anyone you might need. She usually works at the front of the Gourmand. She likes to see how people respond to it. You
What?
can get to the Gourmand from the lobby here.
Okay.
It's a big set of double doors on the first floor of the eastern side. Can't miss it.
Yes, Bunny. Jeff is a cannibal since Fallout 3, and we realized that if you take the cannibal perk, your enemies pretty much just become aggressive med packs. We have been rocking cannibal since then, and we've continued it to New Vegas. Yep, they are for sure my people. So we might need to strip rep to do this quest. Or we can talk to Marjorie. Okay. Why is everyone around here dressed up wearing masks?
Those are all members of the White Glove Society. Our founder Marjorie gave us all a dress code. There's only one rule to it. In her words, we must dress in such a way that no one can be said to have dressed better than us. As for the masks, I'm not allowed to tell you. We're sworn to secrecy.
Okay.
Actually, that's not true. That's just what we're supposed to do.
This is odd.
For the mystery they create, and the way they make it clear that we're different from everyone else. But
we're not like other gambling houses. Where is your mask? Oh, I didn't mean to click that. I meant to click where is your mask.
Must have forgotten to put it on.
How do you forget that? I feel like if that was part of your uniform, you would remember very quickly if you did not have giant mask. Like, I know when Jeff isn't wearing her her skull.
At the Gorman years in advance.
At the Gorman year in advance. All right, let's keep going. The mask is a diversionary tactic. So talk to Marjorie, then Mortimer will give us more dialogue. Okay, excellent. Marjorie, hello. And then we can go back down to it. Okay, excellent.
It exceeds your every expectation.
Do you work here?
I do, but one can hardly call it work. I think of myself as a caretaker rather than a common laborer. I
feel like that's still work.
It is a labor of love if it can be called labor at all. We at the White Glove Society are all responsible for maintaining the beauty and class of the Ultralux. And as its founder, I suppose it falls to me to decide how we go about it.
That would suck if you're a part of this group and like you aged, but you didn't age like elegantly or gracefully, and so you just became like an old hag. Like I assume they do an old yeller on you or something in that situation. They're like, I'm sorry, you have not become an elegant old person, instead a crotchety old person. Kapow! Bring in the youthful. Heck, Gunderson said he was here to talk business with you. What business?
What else? Mr. Gunderson and I have been discussing his
They eat you.
It's put us in a rather delicate position, you see, his coming here. Not that we aren't grateful for his generous offer. But
Was it
our
Soylent
executive
Green?
Chef Philippe has transformed Brahmin steak into a delicacy.
Ah.
He really is a genius. Everyone wants it. But a delicacy is just that, delicate. If everyone can get it, it ceases to be a delicacy.
So they
It
don't want the
becomes a perfectly
supply to come
ordinary
in.
Staple. And if the gourmand served staples, it would no longer draw the caliber of people it deserves. It would be a diner or a family restaurant. So as much as we'd all love for there to be enough steak for everyone, I'm afraid there are more important things to consider.
This is... I love it. No, you can't have the steak. Why? Because then everyone would have steak and my steak would be less special. So you can't have steak. I don't know whether I love or despise this family enough. Like, honestly, I'm going to bookmark the family. We're going to do the missions, but I suspect that when Jeff is done with the strip, we're going to be paying the hotel here for a final feast, is my suspicion. I'm looking for someone who went missing here recently.
This again? I thought
She's
this
just
was all
lovely.
settled. I answered every one of that investigator's questions to his satisfaction and gave all the help I could.
Oh, but I'm Jeff.
I know our reputation hasn't always been spotless, but that's all in the past now. How some people can't get over it is beyond me.
I'm one of
For
you.
the last time, the White Glove Society has never and will never consume human flesh for any reason. It's written in the charter.
I love the idea of that being written in your charter. Who did you talk about the
There
disappearance?
was an investigator who came through here last week. He'd been hired by a young man whose bride-to-be went missing during their stay here.
Ooh.
Well, you can already guess what probably happened, can't you? It seems perfectly likely that she got cold feet and ran off.
Well, yeah, you get cold
And
feet
that
if you get
young
put in a
woman
fridge.
just didn't have a clue, the poor dear.
I'm investigating someone else, a man, and he just recently went missing.
A man? Well, then this can't be. 2 disappearances in my hotel? What will people say? I'm going to have a word with my staff about security on the premises. Whether these people are found or not, our guests simply must feel safe in their own rooms.
Hi, Jeff. I make everyone feel safe.
Why, yes, I think so, if he hasn't checked out yet, that is. I had our maitre d' Mortimer offer him a complimentary room for as long as it took for him to be satisfied. You see, the White Glove Society remains the very picture of courtesy, even in the face of such impolite accusations. We have nothing to hide here.
Okay, the White Glove Society used to eat human flesh? You would imagine, like, Jeff's eyes just perk up when she hears that.
Sort of thing. We do not engage in cannibalism here under any circumstances.
My
But we
kingdom
haven't
to
always
just...
been the White Glove Society. There was another time, a dark time, when we went by a different name. But that's all changed now. We've evolved past such base impulses since settling into our new home. I've seen to it that those days are behind us.
Okay. Cannibal. It's... Yes! Oh my god, yes! Yes! Cannibal perk dreams do come true.
You disgust me. How dare you say such a filthy thing in my establishment? I ought to have you arrested. You'll kindly mind your tongue, or we shan't speak any further.
It wasn't supposed to do that. We were supposed to bond over human flesh recipes, not... Oh no. Well, I guess you guys have made your mind up about me then. That's gonna make...
Welcome to the Ultralux.
Oh! She's still nice. I mean, the Ultralux friggin' hate me now, but that's okay. Huh. Well, I wasn't expecting that. I thought, you know, I like cannibalism, they did cannibalism, but no, these people have forgotten.
You look like you'd be more at home.
I'm assuming that the guy won't talk to us now. I'll go have a quick look and see if they will. Well. The Ultralux are very quickly sealing their fate, aren't they? Let's keep going. Hello, how are you?
How may I be of service?
I've heard your group dines on human flesh.
Ah.
In for a penny, in for a
I've heard
pound.
that one too. Jealous people say such nasty things. I feel sorry for them.
I too know what it is to feel the craving. How can I support your cause?
Good. And you know what it is to be discreet in matters
Yes!
of
Ha!
nutrition. Perhaps you can help.
Excellent!
I'm in a bind. I've been planning an exquisite society dinner, but there's a bit of a problem with the main course. He's got a powerful and temperamental father.
Let's use Marjorie instead! She's mean and isn't into cannibalism like us. We can take over the hotel and be cannibalism bros. I won't even use your suit anymore. The main course is a person?
Yes, the wrong person. We scouted the right one for weeks. The heir to a mercantile empire. Sort of a black sheep. He cut ties with his family and left their estate to wander. He was ideal, corn-fed and well-to-do, but no one to miss him if he were to disappear. Unfortunately, the trap my subordinates set for him failed, and as he escaped, he saw their faces. Now he's wary.
What did you do?
I asked for a last-minute replacement, and they stole the
Marjorie's
son of the
actually
most
clean?
dangerous Brahmin baron in
This
New
is a
Vegas
place for
while
fine
he stayed
dining.
At this very hotel. Needless to say, this could be a disaster if things aren't put back the way they should be. And I still need somebody reputable to serve for dinner.
Marjorie!
Strictly speaking, we're no longer allowed to eat people. But I'm hoping the right person and preparation might sway Marjorie to see things my way.
Tell me what I need to do.
I need a replacement, and I need the boy taken care of. The replacement must be healthy and well-bred. One can't very well make steak from gristle. With so little time, we'll have to go after our original choice, Carlisle St. Clair. He lives in a shack north of here. For freshness, we need him alive.
Ooh.
If you could send him here and knock him out with this, and drag him into the dumpster next to his house, we can do the rest.
I honestly think this might become one of my favorite. And they gave me a cattle prod because I'm getting them cattle. Human cattle. Oh, I think this might be one of my favorite quests. Yes, let's do it. Wouldn't putting St. Clair's body into a dumpster give it a terrible taste? That's a...
Not this one. Empty. I don't believe it's seen use since before the war.
That's rare.
And what would the point be, really? Who would pick up his trash if he used it?
This is also
But
very,
for our
very true.
purposes, it should keep his body safe and
Well,
hidden
with the
until my cohorts can recover it.
Dump and drag. Okay. What about the boy you kidnapped?
Ted Gunderson is his name. It would be simplest if we could convince him this was all an unfortunate misunderstanding. But if he won't listen, we can't very well let him go. He'll have to be slaughtered and served. Then we wouldn't need the replacement. But you would need to deal with his father, Heck. Perhaps if you could smear some of Ted's blood around his father's hotel room, you could frame him.
Oh, this is just coming together in such wonderful diabolical ways. I'll do it.
Splendid, splendid. The boy is being held in the kitchen beneath the gourmand. Here are some keys that will allow you access to him. The elder Gunderson is staying
But I
in our
want to do
centers.
both.
I understand he's hired security, so be careful if you go up there. And our Mr. St. Clair resides to the north. He rarely strays far from his house, and he's surrounded it with booby traps.
Okay. Okay. Couldn't Heck just claim intruders killed his son?
No. Everyone he meets, he tells the same story. That his son disappeared from the casino, not from his room.
Ah, of course. Goodbye. Well, this is exciting. This is so good. There are so many ways to do this. Can we do them all? Can I just bring them like a truckload of corpses? I would be down for that. Gets you the fun route. Oh, okay. Heck Gunderson's kind of boring. Yeah, I need him because I want to help the, uh-oh. No! Don't you be crashing. Don't you be crashing. You are crashing. You are crashing hardcore, aren't you, game? No! My excitement meter. No! Let's get back into it, everybody. Damn it. Ultralux. Bad FFNP.
Victory.
Well, we'll get back into that. So, because I wanna help the Ethel lady. So, I want to help her. I didn't actually, for once, Alt-Tab. Normally I do Alt-Tab and it does that. Hello, Level Up, how's it going? It crashed. Sometimes it does that. It hasn't for a while, but it just decided right then that it didn't like us. But that's okay, because, well, that's okay, because we know what's going to happen conversation-wise, so we can just do it again. I think it sensed my excitement over, consuming people. Yes, because we want to help Ethel. So, we want to help Etho, so we'll just go back and we'll talk to Mortimer again. So we'll save here and we'll do it again and we'll have a quick conversation. I am actually very, very excited because this quest is like, this is like turned into like one of my favorite quests I think so far. The main course is a person. Hang on, let me just quickly go through here. What did you do? Blah, 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 blah. Yes, yes, yes. Tell me what I need to do. What about the boy you kidnapped? Couldn't heck just... I'll do the job you proposed. Okay. And goodbye. That looked like there was another option there that I missed before. Not yet. Never mind. Goodbye. Okay, so yes, I'm very, very excited because we now get a choice. We have a plethora of ways to feed this man human meat. He is one of our brothers in arms. And unfortunately, the main way I want, which is to take that horrible woman Marjorie and serve her up, is not an option. So we have to decide what we're going to do. It's all very, very exciting. And before I do anything, in case it does that again to us, let us save everyone. I don't think I've ever been so jazzed on the outset of a mission before. Because I was like, oh, we're probably not going to be able to eat anyone for ages. And then the game was like, no, don't worry. We've got your back. We've got you. Who's being held in the room beneath the gourmand? So. What would be the best... Do you think we should just talk to Beyond the Beef first? If you get the wealthy heir... Or the wealthy hair... Oh, if we get the wealthy heir. Oh, okay. Well... I want to serve Marjorie, that's the thing. I'm just trying to think, where is the... Head Gunderson looking for his disappeared son, so we know how to get that. Beyond the Beef, talk to Ted Gunderson being held in the... Okay, we'll do that, we'll go talk to the boy. So this way, I guess? Yeah, that seems to be correct. Okay, Beyond the Beef first. Okay, excellent, because I thought maybe we could... Yeah. Hello, bye Marjorie. Let's go this way. This is fine. Ignore me, everybody. That was... You're a bit busted. And we've got the key and everything. My favorite cut of human. Flank. I think the flank. You know, very versatile. Wow. It reminds me like when you're at a sushi restaurant and they're searing the salmon, but they're searing the braham. That would be so hot under the gloves. Okay. Where is our buddy? Nope, there's a staircase. Okay, so this...
You. What do you think you're doing?
Oh, Mortimer wants to release the kid. If you'll cooperate, I'm the negotiator.
Yes. He was none too pleased when he discovered who we took.
Exactly, cutting with their trusty flamethrowers.
Back through the kitchen.
Oh, back through the kitchen. Oh, that would be stealing. Well, I don't want to annoy you people just yet. I will go back to the kitchen in a moment, sir. I'm just having a bit of an investigate. Oh, wine everywhere. What a wine cellar, or pretty much empty. I like how this guy's just like, okay, I'll just ignore this person walking around. Refrigerator. Ooh. There's so many things to touch and so much stuff to steal that we're just not able to steal. Disengage lock. Okie dokie. Well. Do you take your human rare? Jeff will take human and any. Well, we are actually technically Jeff does eat them rare. We dine and dash, so we just rip something straight from a person, and there you go, ready to heal on the way. White Glove Society. Oh. Okay, so only White Glove Society members can go through there, but we know that room exists now. Okay, back we go. It's Deep Freeze Kitchen Storage Corp. That is a very good one. You're a medium kind of guy there, Jacob? You're like, yeah, I want it a little bit cooked. Just a little bit. See, Jeff's all about the practicality, because if you get them while they're fresh, then, you know, they're still warm. Bacteria hasn't had a chance to set in yet, you know? Okay, so this is the way to the kitchen. Infected? Infected? Why are you infected? That's not good. So that was the way we came, right? They said it was through... Attention, all workers must wash their hands before exiting area. Yeah, so that's that. So this is the kitchen, I'm pretty sure. So... Oh, hang on. Arrow, arrow, arrow. Here we go. So, following the arrow... It's saying... I must be reading that wrong. Dang it. What a very confusing place. Just show me your deep freezer. So that goes down. I'm following this. And so was I already in the room? That can't be right. What the heck? Because he said turn around. So let me have a look. Local map. Okay. Interesting. Oh, wait. Seriously? I interacted with the computer that opened the free... Are you... No, of course I did. That actually makes perfect sense because that is exactly the kind of thing that I would do. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Hello. Excellent. There we go. Hey guys, what's the way forward? Because we're not going that way. Hello,
My dad's
Ted.
gonna kill all you bastards once he finds out what you done to me.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. Oh. So, this is my problem. If I kill him, right, does that mean I get to go after the other guy, or do I have to release this guy? Because I want to help Ethel. Attack? Okay.
The hell you will.
No, you come here, come here. Bad, I'm tenderizing you. Oh, I'm even more helpful than I thought I was. Come here, I need to make you tender. Come here, bad, stop. Tender, tender, tender. Think soft thoughts, think tasty soft thoughts. Come here. Oh my God, Butler, stop him. Oh, he's so quick. Sir, hang on.
Team up for special attack.
Thank you so much for the raid there, Leo. Hey, how's it going? I hope it's going well. What did you guys come from? We're trying to tenderize this meat for the white glove.
You like that?
I would like it more. No, stay on the second. Good boy. No, come here. Let me tend to the face. Your face needs to be nice and soft and mush. Come here. Come here. There's some very rich people who want to eat you. Don't you care about the wealthy? They're not really starving. They just kind of want you as a delicacy, so I can't really vouch for that. But, like, they're getting bored because there's too much steak for everyone else. Your delicious steak. Don't you understand? Ted, you're not making this easy on me. Come here. Look, you're very, very low. I'm going to bruise the meat too much, and then no one's going to want you. Isn't that just going to be upsetting? There we go. Well, honestly, they should give me some extra caps. I've done half the chef's job. You don't get to go after the... Oh, I don't get to go after the other person. Dang it. Oh, dang it. Carbonara, no! I'm just too trusting. Well, I'm just going to have a bit of a nice taste before we give him over. I feel like, Leo, whenever you walk in on me, something horrific is happening in the game. You did more Cyberpunk. How is Cyberpunk going? Yes, lovely war hamstring. Delicious. He won't need that. Oh, I guess we can always go after the other person, though. Do I need to take him back to the freezer? Come on. You've gone a long, long way. We should probably put you back to where you're meant to go. Good thing Jeff is so strong. Oh no, our body. Well, I hope this works. Okie dokie. This trip will have to go cannibal. Excellent. I'm glad this trip will have to go cannibal. New Vegas is very exciting. We've only recently come here, and so far we've found the cannibal family, and there's the horrible lady Marjorie who doesn't believe in cannibalism, but we're hoping to convert her. And look, we're in a snazzy, a very snazzy outfit now, so that's nice. How did I even manage to do that before? Oh well, let's go back up. Oh gosh, Aussie Spikes, you just missed us tenderizing the boy of the guy that we're trying to find. So you know how we were trying to help someone? We managed to do cannibalism. You just missed the cannibalism. It was very good. Hello.
You're positively famished. You simply can't have that.
I'm just imagining Jeff with all this blood on her face. It's like, yes, famished. Show me some more of your,
You won't find.
Oh, you do not have what Jeff likes here, but that's fine. Thank you for trying, dear.
Pleasure speaking.
I mean, if you're willing to walk into the back with me, I could get a fancy new outfit and some dinner. You missed the food. Yes. Oh my gosh, how cool is the Raider helmet, right, Leo? I love it so much. Marjorie, hello.
Welcome to the Ultralux.
No, she probably doesn't want it. Goodbye. Oh wait, no, I've got to go smear blood on the thing, don't I? Okay, I've got to go. Oh gosh, okay, I'm paralyzed with indecision. So, the boy is dead, and we have to go put blood on his father's thing, don't we? To frame him, and that way I can help. So, bear with me here. In this case, we didn't just cannibalize for fun. We also cannibalized so we can help out Phoebe, Feeble Will. Because Ethel, his wife, is all like, he won't leave. And he won't leave until we do something about Heck Gunderson. So, I've just saved here in case I don't want to talk to him yet. Hang on.
Any word as to our arrangement?
Ted Gunderson is dead. He wouldn't listen to reason. If I click this, can I still go up and do the hotel room to spread blood? Because I didn't see that. Goodbye. Yes, okay, excellent. So I can still... Hello?
Any word as to our arrangement?
Yes, Ted Gunderson is dead.
I see. Well, this could get out of hand very quickly unless something is done to keep the Elder Gunderson in check. You mustn't kill him, though. The publicity would be a disaster. I need you to handle this quietly, like we discussed.
Jeff is
little blood in his
always discreet.
And if you have a Securitron arrest him, our involvement will appear non-existent.
I know a Securitron. He's been stalking me throughout the wasteland. Goodbye. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, this has got to be one of the best, what? Oh, no, let's not do that yet. Let's not do that yet. One of the best quests. Out of interest, do you guys have any favorite quests? Okay. So I'm assuming this way. Is this a pool? No, what? Why? Hang on. Why? Why are we doing this? What have I done? Why are we enraged? I'm going to go back to when I wasn't being murdered violently by everyone. But this is definitely not quiet. So... But why? But what? Oh, I was probably meant to... Hang on. La 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 la. Let's go back. No running. I like that Canadian. It says no running near the pool. You're in the guy's suite. You're supposed to be sneaky. But I imagine like I've walked in there with a blood vial and I'm just like, they're like, what is this person covered in blood doing? And I'm like, what's wrong, guys? What am I doing wrong? Splashing blood everywhere? Hi, Mortimer.
Any word as to our arrangement?
Yes, yes, yes. This time I won't just, wander in there. I will sneak in there, apparently. Sneak. It's exactly like in Soylent Green that we watched today, guys. You just crouch down. Where do I put this blood? Let me check this quest, because I've not... Distribute your samples around Heck Gunderson's bed and sink in his... Okay, and sink. Oh, okay. Oh, gosh, we're doing sneak now, are we? Okay. You can't see me anywhere. Do you count as a bed? I can sleep in your bed. I assume that it will come up with an option. Okay. Oh, good, they can't see me. Well, okay. Hang on. Probably meeting all the Enclave guys again. The only one I didn't like is Arcade Gunner. Oh, okay. No swimming after eating humans. Exactly, Ozzy. I've got to wait half an hour. Is the main quest... Oh, okay, so your favorite is the main quest carbonara. Okay. Is this actually working? Okie dokie then, guys. Look, honestly, at this point, he sort of deserves to die. I mean, if this is like... I'm gonna moonwalk up the stairs. That's not the tune of the moonwalk. I actually don't know what the tune... Oh, well, you know, when in Rome. Why not? Oh no, we've lost karma, everybody. The worst thing that we could possibly lose. Haha, a bed. Excellent, okay. Distribute... No, why? What? Where did you come from? I was stealthing, you jerk face. You're gonna make me do this again, aren't you? I walked up the stairs. There was a whole bit. There was everything. Ah, okay. Let's load that again. And back we go. Okay. Yeah, oh no, when I get there with the Arizona killer. Okay, so this is us sneaking. Deserves to die. Very much. Dark? Here, I hope that's a bit better. Okay. So where was that chap upstairs? So, okay. Bear with me here. We walked around. No one has seen us. I'm gonna hit the quick save here because no one's seeing us. How? I assume that if he is walking, could I? Okay. So we're going up here. Oh no, put your fists away. Put your fists away. You, in theory, don't need them, Jeff. Put those away. We'll just take everything here. Now. Okay. I'm looking out for someone. Oh, Stealth Boy, you're right. Items, right. That whole, like, 8. I'm pretty sure we do have a stealth. Yes! Brilliant, Barry. Brilliant. What a smart and intelligent option that is. But... What? Hello? Okay. You stay there. I'll go this way. He's just sort of drawn to me like a moth. Okay. Bye, buddy. I'm just going to keep heading on out. He can smell the dried blood on me. He's just... Oh, okay. Oh, the comment is out. Oh, okay. Beat me. He can smell the dried blood on me. He's my new best friend. Yeah, I turned on drama because I thought the stream was coming up dark, so I turned that on for everyone. Dude, go away. Go away. I'm not in the... But do you think that alerted him, Droba? Okay. Well, everyone. Stealthing success? A very good call on the stealth boy. I guess we have a new friend, so we want to probably talk to... Hang on. Right, well that was interesting. I didn't know that would happen. I planted evidence in Heck Gunderson's room.
You made it past his guards then. Excellent.
Also
Send
made
the
a friend.
Securitron up to his room. It's programmed to investigate anything suspicious.
Goodbye. Securitron. I assume that there's a Securitron outside then or something? Let's go find one. Alright, Securitrons, here I come. Oh, the library's just up by 50. Oh, okay. Excellent. That would explain that then. Securiton. Wrong guy. No, wrong guy. Okay, now that we've evil laughed at successful right guy, let's keep going. Securitron. Come here, Securitron. Where are you? Ah, you look like a chap that I want to talk to. Poor heck. No, he's a mean rancher, and the old lady feels bad. We're hoping... Greetings. I heard some struggle in the Ultra Lux penthouse.
You've done the right thing, citizen. Reporting struggles, scuffles, and tussles is the civic duty of every man, woman, and child.
And
Thanks
Jeff.
to you, we can all sleep in our beds a little sounder, knowing that swift justice awaits those who take moral shortcuts for personal gain. Rest assured, I will apprehend the perpetrator and see him or her punished, even though in some ways, evil is its own punishment.
I like him. That's delightful. Okay, return to Mortimer in the Ultra Lux. Can I partake in the dinner, do you think? I mean, technically I did get a sneak tasting. Let's go. Delightful.
Beg your pardon, but could I trouble you to turn over your weapons?
Yeah, take them. It's fine. Here you go.
But please.
Take me to dinner. Dinner. Oh! Where's your buddy?
Blazes. That's my son you're talking about.
Yes, it is.
He ain't dead. I'm looking for him.
It is my duty to inform you that murder is a serious crime. As a murderer, you should be feeling emotions such as guilt, sorrow, and shame. If not, you may wish to consult a mental health professional.
Wait, what does that say about Jeff?
I hope this experience has taught you an important lesson about the value of human life.
Such a value. Such value.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
Ooh-hoo.
The hell I will.
Do it!
Stand back, citizens. Deceased bodies are a known source of illness and a potential tripping hazard.
Goodbye! Excellent. Feeling guilt? What guilt? What guilt do we... You should feel guilt about these crimes, dead or alive. Shoots him. Get back, citizen. They have disease. Jeff. Oh, goody. Hang on. Even better. We have a new costume, everyone. Robe. Oh, yeah. Excellent. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, wait. The heck? When did we get a dress? Why did you have a dress on you? That's different. Where's your suit? I swear he had a suit on him, right? Brotherhood, Fiend, Cowboys. I read that as suit. Why are you a dress? Why is the game being sexist and making me have a dress? I don't want that. God damn it, it's just putting me in dresses now. Fine. Back to the robe we go. Okay. That's a shame. A thing in 3 and... I didn't realize that. I thought I would be allowed to wear a nice suit. That's a bit... Oh no, I want to go back in. That's a bit upsetting, isn't it? I was so excited to get my hands on that suit. Goodbye. Dang. The game has an age... Well, I was just surprised because I'm usually allowed to wear whatever the heck I want. This is actually, funnily enough, between the two games, like between new Fallout 3 and New Vegas, that is the first time I've tried to put on an article of clothing and it's betrayed me. For lack of a better word. Let's keep going. It's kind of weird watching Jeff in third person since I don't normally do that.
Any word
Hello,
as to our
Mortimer.
arrangement?
Yeah, I framed Heck Gunderson and set a Securiton to arrest him. He was delish.
So the Baron has slaughtered his last pride. How delightful. He was a pox on the business. He would have driven the price
Probably
of beef
Carbonara,
down
yeah.
to the point where any poor wretch could
Jeff
afford
looks
it.
dashing.
Can
Thank you,
imagine?
Jacob.
But now we can price it even higher. Create a new luxury market. Not for you, of course. You'll get a special discount.
Oh, good, good. I was about to be... Did you succeed in turning the White Glove Society back to cannibalism?
We'll know after tomorrow night's banquet at 7 o'clock. I'll only be telling everyone what they've eaten after they've eaten. That way, they will all have crossed the same silly taboo. They'll have to reconsider it. Even Marjorie.
If you guys have ever seen the Rocky Horror Picture Show, that scene where like he reveals that they're eating the human flesh.
Between savage and sophisticated is the proper seasoning.
Goodbye. Idolized. Yay, Webco! Renowned for your extensive support and goodwill, you are idolized by the community. Yes, finally, people who understand Jeff. So, from the sounds of it, I want to wait 24 hours. Okay. Made for the strip good. There's probably is a... You can wait and go to the banquet. It's in Marjorie's room. People love Jeff. Wait, did I not want to wait 24... Cancel. Hang on. It is now 8:12 a.m. Wait 19. So I want to wait till 7, right? What a wholesome end to the quest. Hang on. Yeah, 7 p.m. Have I overshot it? I think I've overshot it. So hang on. So fortunately, I did load. Yes, before we talked.
Ah, you're back.
Yes, so we did do that. What's next now that... No, damn it!
Indeed.
Hang on. No. But I want...
Ah, you're back.
Okay, you know that I'm having to think hard if I actually go silent on one of my streams for an extended period of time. So I think we did... Damn it! And then pastime regularly. So I think we have overshot it. Because I think if I hit 49... Screw it, it's kind of worth it. It's totally worth it. What are we up to with quest-wise?
Any word as to our arrangement?
Damn it.
Indeed.
Alright. I'd say we've overshot it, everyone, unfortunately. This is why I should not make executive decisions on my own. Yeah, the quick save's the one that's here. So this is our quick save. I thought I'd saved before I waited. I was so sure I had. But...
You're back.
Did you succeed in turning the White Glove Society back to cannibalism?
I certainly did. Philippe created an extraordinary amuse-bouche from the flesh of the Gunderson boy. Everyone at the banquet loved it. I told them what it was, and the room was quiet for a moment.
You reckon it's worth it to go all the way back, Sobermidden? Okay. So, we weren't... Okay, so we weren't... We were here. Alright, we can speed run this, everyone. So, I believe what we need to do is we need to go... So, this is fine. So, alright. Quest. So... we've got to go and spread the blood, I believe, right? That was what we needed to do next? Okay. So we can do it. You reckon it's worth it? Alright, so we can do this. So speedrun framing, everybody. Speedrun framing. We can do this. Unless I forget the location, and I knew how to do it moments ago, but I've gone the wrong way now, haven't I? That's the bathhouse. Interesting. Well, this is a new location I didn't know about. God damn it. It's amazing fun to watch. Okay, I believe you. So we will go back and we'll try to do again. So I've got to follow the quests then. I like how I legitimately just did this for everyone on the actual, like, you guys all just watched me do this, and I'm now like, but how do I get to where the quest was? And we all just watched. Hang on, how I got the quest set up correctly? So. Talk to Gunderson, who's being held in a room. Oh no, it's all the way down there! Oh gosh. Okay, that's why I'm very confused. Shoot, did we really not save anything that entire time? Okay, alright guys. It would just be more content. Excellent. So, we're going back into the kitchen, everybody. Okie dokie. Alright, so we'll go down. Don't worry, we know what we're doing now. We know what's happening. Speedrun, beating, it's excellent. We're off to the races. I don't think I was meant to go all the way down here, was I? Was I? No, there was. Yes, there was computer terminal. Shoo, sir.
What do you think?
One more want me to release the kid. Yes, and we go down and we will find the lovely thing and we will release it. You were in a computer terminal, not this one. Not this one. There is a computer terminal, but... Disengage. And I think we went through here. We went through there.
Hey there.
Hi. Okay, yay! They are so creepy, right, Leo? This is like the... Attack. We're just going to go straight to this. Yes. No, sir, we've been... Trust me. You tried to run, but it doesn't work. It's... Could you... No. Oh my gosh. Imagine if he actually gets away this time. That would be so shocking. What the heck? Where did you get that? You didn't have that last time. Where was this fight? Hang on. I can also do this. Oh, I have this. Hang on. Come here. Cattle. Let's just take him out. There you go. This is even better tenderizing. What a good suggestion, everyone. I like this one better. Excellent. Okay, now we take some flesh. I know, right, drama. Okay, can I just say, this is what I love so much about the Fallout, like, franchise. 3 had it, this one has it. You redo the exact gosh darn thing you just did, and it is completely different. And that is amazing. That is why I'm enjoying these games so much. Like, we just came back to do this one thing, and in this one, this dude turns tail and has a gosh dang knife. It's like, dude, last time you just cowered, and nothing else changed, other than, like, I went a bit faster towards him. Can we get best of 4? We'll just keep doing it. More scared if someone came after me with a knife and fork. That's fair. Like, Jeff comes at you with knife and fork. It's like, this is a little bit more terrifying. Can I have your credit card details? Okay. So, let's go up. We have murdered. Hello, you're about to have flamed a person. Okay, so we're gonna go up. Next is sneaking, but we now know, do not put light torch on and use our sneaky boy. You are not the person I want to talk to. We had this conversation. Goodbye, creepy mannequin man. Onwards we go. Okay. Yes, this is the correct way. You, why I have a chance, you will be converted or you will be on the menu. These are your options. What a choice. Can you imagine someone comes up to you, be converted or join the menu? Wait, what? Conversion or menu. Those are your choices. That is the banquet room. Excellent. Okay.
Any word as to our arrangement?
Yes, he is dead. Goodbye. And we will save here. Though, thinking about sneaky things and arrangements, I learned today about, okay, so hang on, where, it's this way, isn't it? Yes. I learned today about this really sneaky pistol that used to exist, and it was invented in the 1800s. And it was basically a finger pistol. And what you would do is you would put it on your index finger and it would have 6 shots in it, and you would fire the revolver with your thumb, basically, is how you would fire the hammer on it. And it was an actual thing that existed, and it was called Le Petit Protector. And it had a female version, which you would buy for the missus, which was like the femme fatale. And so people used to just carry that around with them. And it was like this big 6-shooter ring that they used to have. Which I was like, that's pretty amazing. Can you imagine just having it? The Deringer is also what it's known as, yes. But yeah, so it was called Le Petit Protector as the original one. But apparently it was only really effective at close range, and it was mainly used just for as a deterrent. Okay, this time the guy doesn't come and find us. And we didn't steal this anyway, so I guess that's a perk for us. We didn't even... Oh, I didn't want the sneaky boy to run out on us. That's why. I was more worried about sneaky boy powers. Okay, let's keep going. I'm not sure. I haven't actually seen Django Unchained. I really want to see that film because I love Quentin Tarantino. That's the Quentin Tarantino one, right? Like, I love Quentin Tarantino films, and I don't know why I haven't seen that one. The good old duck foot pistol. Kill everyone in the room besides you, aim it. What is the old duck foot pistol? I don't know that one sober. That sounds cool. Hang on. Bye-bye. Okay, excellent, excellent, excellent. You love where 18, lest we forget the colibri or the 7-barreled musket. Oh my god. Okay, what is the colibri? Because I don't know that off by heart, but the 7-barreled musket, that is just intense. Okay, we're gonna hit a save here. Okay, this is something I love. So in the 1800s, there's another gun. Have you guys heard of the harmonica gun? It was basically like, it worked like a typewriter in that you had the gun and you had a slide of the bullets going through it horizontally. So like with a typewriter, how that thing like moves like that, the bullets would move like that. And every time you fired a shot, you would have to rebalance the gun to aim because now the balance was off. It's basically the worst way you could design a gun other than holding a gun sideways to shoot. And this gun was invented independently by different people in the 1800s and the 1900s. People keep trying to create this gun. It is hilarious. It is such a silly concept for a gun. Hello, Mortimer. We're doing this again. I should have said something before I started taking a drink.
You made it past.
Okay. Goodbye.
Indeed.
Okay. So now we go to the guards. Go to guards, get the sheriff, eat the body, come back, go to the party. Everything is kosher, and we have had a brilliant time, and it is the most successful. Oh, wait. All right. And just to make sure that we stay with what happened. Ha 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 ha. In this universe, I gloat much more quickly and without missing all of you constantly. Let's go. To the robot man. Hold up, Rocketeers. Looking. It's gone. You just got, think Jeff is ever full? Jeff is endless hunger. Jeff is a world eater kind of person, except he doesn't eat the actual planet, he just eats all the inhabitants. Well, she just eats all the inhabitants. I heard of a struggle. Let's go. You can never fill Jeff. Jeff is just trying to fill the emptiness she feels within herself. It's the emptiness of not having enough human flesh. I'm making Jeff sound like some sort of skeleton. Can you imagine that? Like a cannibalistic skeleton. Because the skeleton would never be full. Because the flesh would always fall out through the ribcage. So you would never be able to sate the skeleton's hunger. Do-do-do-do-do.
Hank Gunderson, you're under arrest for the murder of Tank Gunderson.
Blazes.
Can't speed up this, so might as well just dance nearby.
I'm looking for him.
It is my duty to inform you that murder is a serious crime. As a murderer,
is this twerking? Dun, 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 dun. I'm making a mockery of this death that's about to happen.
What'd you do with my ball?
Should step out of the way. They're gonna shoot Jeff, aren't they? Yes. This has taught us the value of human life, everyone. Oh, almost. Hang on. Oh, I can't quite, Carbonara. I can't quite.
Deceased bodies are a known source of illness and a potential trip.
So Polish weapons is a trip, though, that built of a musket into an axe. Ooh, what is a really cool thing, Jacob? Have you heard of a Urumi? It's basically a sword whip. It was invented in India in like 600 BC or something like that. And it basically, to actually even be able to allow to be trained in it, you have to be an expert in both the sword and the whip, because it is effectively a sword blade on a whip, just made much more flexible. And when it's not in use, they wear it as a belt around themselves. And we're saving. So like the actual pommel and everything is there on the side. And there is a version of it that Sri Lanka has where they dual wield these, and they often will have 32 blades attached to one whip at a time, which is insane. But if you're into like really cool weaponry, I highly suggest looking that one up. It is very, very neat. So I think it was this way, wasn't it? Yes, this way. Okay. Let's keep going. Through here and off we go. Is this it? This Carbonara, the Urumi is an actual weapon. Is it a very, very effective weapon as well? It's very old. Obviously it's not as effective like in this day and age, like with bullets, because it doesn't matter how many sword whips you have. Bullets kind of tend to be like, pew, 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 don't care about sword whips, you're dead. I assume is the sound that a bullet makes. Hello, Mortimer.
Any word as to our arrangement?
I framed Heck Gunderson and sent a Securiton to arrest him.
So the Baron has slaughtered his last bride. How delightful.
Indeed.
He would have driven the
Okay. Did you succeed in turning the White Glove Society back to cannibalism?
We'll know after tonight's banquet
right.
at 7 o'clock.
Wolf, I have not, Jacob.
After they've eaten it. That way, they will all have crossed the same silly time.
Yes, we've been through here, so goodbye. Now, we want to wait till 7 p.m., yes? Okay. We are saving. Because we're trying to trust me with time as a concept. But we probably shouldn't do that. I have not heard the story of Werewolf, Jacob, but please do enlighten me. So, we want to wait till 7 p.m. It is... Oh, no, this is easy. That's 5. We have to wait 2 hours. I'm assuming that... Oh, we probably had to have waited a little bit longer last time. Because it would have taken us longer. So we'll wait. Okay, so it is... Okay, it's 7 p.m. Now, where are we go? Wait, in the other room. In the other room. This is why I saved. What do you mean by other room? Like, do you mean... This is probably not the other room you mean. Is this the other room? Hang on. Alright, so I did just save. Load. So the good thing was, remember how I was like, hey, we're trusting Taliesin with time. Let's not do this. So before we wait, we haven't waited. We've still got time. You're saying go and wait in the other room, correct? So go into like This is the bathhouse. This is not the room that you just wanted me to go into. I've just avoided exactly what you said and wandered away. Hang on a second. You mean go this way? Right? No. Oh no. We were just there. We just did this. I was a part of it. I'm fairly sure I was also involved in this conversation. Huh. Isn't it grand? Okay, no, we're here. We're here. So you want me to wait here, right? If they shoot you, you run too much. This is true. Okay, so Carbonara, this is where I want to wait. So back in the Middle Ages, when the English were at war with the Scottish, the English king made a gargantuan trebuchet, and upon seeing the Scottish, immediately surrendered. But it gets better. Wait, was this where he threw the dead bodies at them? Like they threw they used the dead bodies? Because that is an amazing one. Confirming Carbonara, I want to be waiting here. I don't... Hang on. Hitting the quick save. The guy said that the banquet is scheduled for 19 tomorrow. Okay, but I do... Okay. Okay, yes, so 19 tomorrow. Okay, so that means... Is this where I want to wait, though? Because I can do them... I can wait the 24 and add 2, but I just want to make sure that I've got the right room. Is this where we want to be waiting, everybody? I can wait the... I'll wait an hour. Yes, okay. Yes, excellent. Thank you, Bunny. Again, we apologize for the lack of navigation, sense, or timing that Talasan possesses. And by I mean just me. We get there eventually. So, I want to wait 24 hours now, correct? It is tomorrow that we're waiting for. Hang on. Another save. Definitely have gone through more saves than we did with Fallout 3 at this point. I am waiting 24 hours. And we will wait. No? No? What's going on? I see a no. I see a yes and a no, guys. The game can be a bit buggy sometimes. Wait till 7 p.m. Okay, hang on. Isn't it a good thing that I'm getting paranoid and just saving every 5 seconds now? So, we've got 20... Has Jeff made a new sticky pile in the playthrough? I haven't yet, Aussie Spikes. So far, we haven't had anyone die yet. Well... Aussie Spikes, were you there when we found the lovely flaming head for Cass and we made it dance around her? They're waiting at their posts. Try talking to the people in the game first and see if you need to wait longer. Well, it's not actually quite 7 yet, Barry. Hang on.
Philippe has outdone himself again.
Oh. Has he now? So she's gone. It's 10 minutes to. It's happened. Is this it? Are they... Brahim steak? Are we... And I am the right area, yeah? Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hi. It's time for food. Are you enjoying yourselves?
Did you see Heck Gunderson, the Brahmin Baron at the bar? He may be a wastelander, but his taste clearly befits his status.
Huh. In the room, the front here round. White glove. Gambler. I'm not seeing Mortimer. I'm not seeing him. I think we might have to wait, guys. You see, in the room at the front. Unless you guys want me to go back through the door? Yeah, Marjorie is gone though as well. So it is happening. Could she have just walked off at 7 p.m? Maybe she just walks off at 7 p.m. every night. Because it doesn't look like... Nope. Oh, okay.
The food here is
The gamblers are being... Yes. Yes, it is to die for. Where is this Philippe? I don't think I've met him.
Life at the top is immensely satisfying.
I can't steal from that. There's nothing in there. You'll check out the wiki? Okay. No, this is true. I could just eat all the gamblers. That's just a traveler. I like that I've managed to bug the game. Well, hi. You are a food supplier, sir, and I'm looking to be supplied with food. This is now... We're all just waiting for the epic cannibalism to happen. Boo. Nope. Oh, I can jump that. That's nice. I wonder if I can knock everything off the table. Hang on. That's actually a lot harder than I thought. There we go. This isn't disruptive at all, is it? See, I guess I can't steal anything, but no one said I can't just toss stuff on the floor. That's allowed. Now the table is mine. When I saw the event, I always came in from the kitchen and replaced the human with a statue of... to F with mortar. Huh. Okay. Huh. If I can't have a show, no one can have a show. Just gonna take that all off. You guys okay with this? You're fine? You didn't want cutlery, did you? Trust me, human flesh is best eaten directly with your hands and torn straight from your victim as they're standing there. It's really the only way. I'm doing you a favor. Eating with the cutlery, that's just going to diminish it. You need to get in there. You need to taste it. Make sure it's fresh. That kind of stuff. And we'll throw that over there. No, I want the candle to go. Can I not pick up the candle? I can't. Well, that is one heavy candle. Even Jeff can't pick it up. Okay. Just leave and come back? I think the crazy thing is that they're sitting around not talking like a family. I know, it's so quiet. Just like a family dinner, right? Jeff is like a cat. Whenever it pushes everything off the table. Exactly. Okay, so we reckon that this might be the... Could it be that I need to wait another time? I love that the game just lets me do this. Like, obviously the game, probably the programmers weren't like... And then I assume, like, the players will come in and just, like, put everything off the table. No. They'll be busy with the cannibal feast. That will happen. But what if there is no cannibal feast? What then? Oh, well then surely they won't act like an annoying cat and just knock everything off. This is quite nice. There's something soothing about it, to be honest. If you haven't done this in New Vegas, everyone, I highly suggest it. It's quite a lot of fun. Can I put this on your head? Oh, that phased into her. Well, that's one way to get rid of food. Oh, how many things do you think I can hide inside a person? Come here. I have more flesh for you. Take my flesh. Oh, it's getting stuck on the table. Fine, don't. Go check in with Mortimer? Okay. Alright, we'll go check in with Mortimer. You feel like I'm talking from experience when I talk about Canada. It's starting to get that way, isn't it? He's not there. Oh ho ho ho. Shh, you. Let's go back. Oh ho ho ho. Maybe he is happening now. Is it? Huh. That's interesting. I'm bugged. Of course I'm bugged. This is why we can't have nice things, Jeff. This is why we've turned to cannibalism. I mean, I have to finish it now. I've started. I need to kind of finish it. Do you know what I mean? And if I'm bugged, then I'm bugged. Oh, that's a nice cup. Actually, it's not a nice cup. It just looked nice for like a brief second. It turned out to be a not so such nice cup. Do you think it will stay off? Like, if I wait another day, and like whenever I come back here, this place will be forever unfurnished. Perfect. Brilliant. I love it. This is exactly what I wanted. Okay. They said, not to wait. Hey, Matt, how's it going? We have not had the long Dick Johnson dialogue yet. No. Hello, Sphinx. It was like us having therapy with knocking everything. It was very therapeutic. We were supposed to see something happen, but unfortunately, it looked like the game bugged on us. Trying to think if it's another room. So, it has been 3 hours since it was meant to happen. We could wait. Just try waiting 24. You have the save. Well, we can still wait. It's bugged. They're gone. Maybe it really is tomorrow. So, if I wait 2 hours then that makes it midnight. And then if I now wait 9, let's wait it. If I wait 18 hours, then that will take us to 6 p.m., right? You can tell me it's not the right room? I'm so confused. Hang on. So, wait, give me a second. So, it's not tomorrow. Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, I was like, wait, obviously the one problem with Twitch is like that slight delay, so everyone's kind of like this, and it's like, oh, wait. How's your studying going, by the way, Sphinx? Your exam's in about, like, what, 5 days or something now? That framing heck bugs the quest. I've never tried it this way. I usually substitute Ted for the other guy. It worked? What? You say that, but it's not actually 7 yet. It's about half an hour too. There's more! 2? Does this end 2 days? Damn! Is this hell? Hey, Bam, thank you for the bits! No, it does not end, Bam. It does not end. We continue to wait. Go to Mortimer? Go to Mortimer. We will go to Mortimer. This is the bathhouse, everybody. This is the bathhouse for the 3rd time, everybody. How are you enjoying the bathhouse? I hope you all really are liking it.
Hello.
Hi. You are not Mortimer. And Mortimer no longer exists. Well, Bam, we were trying to have a cannibalistic feast, but it looks like the game didn't want to give it to us. And so basically what's happened... Go back to the... Where is Mortimer in the dining room? Are you Mortimer? You're a white glove. You're a gambler. You're a gambler. You're a creepy man. See, you guys are like, there is Mortimer, and I'm not seeing Mortimer anywhere. Again, it is me, so that's not exactly saying much, is it? Do you see what I mean? Mortimer isn't around. I have not talked to the chef, Bam, actually. I assume he's back... Oh, wait, no, he would be in the other side, wouldn't he? In the more kitchen-y side. Hang on. Oh, wait, no. That's just a refrigerator. That's not a kitchen. So I assume that the chef's down here. That's white glove, white glove. Oh!
To think Mr. Gunderson, a cold-blooded murderer, is simply...
We got Marge.
But his arrest ought to instill faith in our patrons that murderers are not welcome to gamble here.
Okay, Heck Gunderson said he was to talk business with you.
It's put us in a rather delicate...
Oh, that's just that. Okay, goodbye. Ta-ta! Alrighty. We're stalking a lady. Jeff has done much worse. Hello, dear. Where are we going? I wonder if you've had your delicacy yet. Let's keep going, Marjorie. This has definitely been one of the oddest streams, I think. Though, speaking of weird weapons, it does remind me of another one I was reading about today. You guys have probably heard of this shield gun? I actually saw some really cool image of it, like these actually round shields with a gun sticking out the middle that infantrymen would actually carry. Wildly impractical in many ways because you were just shooting blindly, but apparently they were used for a bit. Oh my, I'm being detected, everybody. Let's go, Marjorie. Let's go. Come on. Bring the clearly cultist-looking person with you. Wow. I love that you took us on a tour of the basement. Good job. She's just getting her exercise. She's just like going up and down the stairs, getting in her daily steps. I actually, Bem, it's funny you mentioned that because I saw you playing that on the Discord and I was going to ask you, I kept forgetting to message you what you thought about it because I've heard about Project Zomboid and it's meant to be quite good. So I was wondering if it lives up to the hype. Oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot, there she is. Okay, hang on, I looked away for a second. You had a water gun that had a shield on it? Very nice, Canadian. That actually sounds very cool. Especially if you were doing water gun fights. Well, something's happening here.
Watch out! Come on. Come on. Had enough?
Well. It's definitely worth it. Okay, that is good to know, Ben. That is very good to know. So, were we in the wrong room the entire time? What we're going to do is we're going to load back to that quick save. It's not the Gorman. So it's not the Gore. So we've had the wrong room. So everybody, if we go back to this one, which is where we saved, and this is before we waited. I definitely get the feeling I was not. So, are we thinking that this was not the right room? Where on earth was the other room? Out of curiosity. Gotta run down Mortimer? Okay. Other side of the hotel. Okay, so it was behind the locked door. That was the only problem. So how do we run down Mortimer? Because I can get there through the basement. But if it's the other side, would I be able to get there above this? Because they seem to get mad when I broke in through the back. It should be there. He's at a different counter. Oh gosh, okay. Why would he go to a different counter? I liked that counter. That was a good counter for Mortimer. I knew where that counter was. Oh golly. That's to the hotel rooms. That is not the way we want to go. Shoot. It's public. Right here. Right here? But he's not here. Or do you mean turn right here? So he's not there. The other right was across the rooms from there. It was the other side. It was the other side. It was the other side. Okay, excellent. This one. This one. This one. It cannot be opened. It requires a key. Okay, what are we thinking? What are our thoughts here, everybody? How would we like to proceed with this? The slightly older save? I think I do. Right here. You need to have an invitation from Marjorie. Okay,
you're back. We'll know it.
Okay, so he's got that. So, if that's the case, then... Hang on. What about if I go talk to Marjorie now? And if I go talk to her now, before she skadoots...
To think, Miss...
Yes. Invite me to dinner. Invite me to dinner. Invite me to dinner! Damn it!
What else, Mr. Gunderson?
Have we tried eating people? We have desperately tried eating people.
It's put us in a rather
so
delicate position.
The only problem was, Bunny, when she went there, she wouldn't let me in.
So as much as...
Goodbye. So I can stalk her when she goes off, but the issue is... Hey, Big, hey, Big, how's it going? I hope it is going well. Could I just watch from behind the bar? Do you mean like, where we had that quick save? Dang it, it's gone. Like, I can definitely follow her down. And we could try that. But the thing is, it also gives me infamy with them. That's the only problem. So the only problem is that it gives me ultimate infamy because I break in. Drugs are sometimes... Have we tried drugs? No, that's true. Have we tried drugs is also a good one. So I think, guys, unfortunately, you know, we've given it a red hot go. I don't think we can pull it off. But the only problem, buddy, is we can't get in. You walked in on our attempt to join a cannibalistic feast. Unfortunately, we weren't invited, despite the fact we brought the main meal. That was us tenderizing the boy. Through the kitchen? Okay. We'll try through the kitchen. You could try doing the quest the other way and spare 10. I'm pretty sure it's current Jeff is not considered a member of White Glove Society. He can't get into the member-only section. Effectively, yes, Jacob. We managed to trigger it, but they beat us to death with canes. Well, I have a question for everybody. Does the White Glove Society, do I do anything with them after this quest? Because I could just eat them all. I'm just saying that it's an option. We could just murder them all after they start doing the feast thing. Oh, that's the kitchen. I think Marjorie went through... She went up the stairs, yes. No, this is it. Because we have a knife now. Like, I'm just saying, if that's it, if that's all we're waiting for, if we've actually succeeded in this... Okay. Well, either way, we'll do it this way. So, either we are about to pull off a very, very successful murder. We're either about... So, let's just do another save here anyway. We'll do a save. I have drugs, I have food, I have a will, and I have a weapon. Oh! What happened to our cattle prod? They probably took that. I still have another weapon. If they won't let us join the cannibal feast, we'll make a cannibal feast. Is it actually time for you guys, though? Really? Enemies are nearby? Well, alrighty then. Here we go, everybody. Yes, mysterious stranger! Oh, bro, you've always got my back. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. We've got this. We've got this, everybody. We have this. This is our feast. No, 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 no. I don't like that. Oh, we need health. We need health and drugs. We need health and drugs. We're sort of possibly doing a Jefficide here by accident, which is nice. Let's do that. And we'll do that. Why not? I never do it anyway. Do you like that? Yes, I love it. I love being hit by your little... You know. Really, Jeff? Really? I wish I had my dynamite. I miss my dynamite. There are so many of them and they hit so hard. They're actually much tougher than I thought they would be for aristocrats. But this is okay. We can do this. I have some faith in us. If we can just keep blowing their heads off. No, no, no. If you could please not do that. See, the part where you're hitting me with your body parts is the part I don't like. I would prefer... Oh, good. Yes. Oh, good. Tables confuse you. Okay, maybe not so much. Maybe less than I thought. I like that less now. Didn't we have a bunch of human body on us? Yes, we did. And what do you do? Does any of this... Oh, good, 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 good. Not yet. There's actually a fair few of you. Oh, I really should have gone with something... Okay, Mysterious Stranger, I would love a little bit more help. Excellent. Okay, that was another one down. Oh, that's glorious. That was a very lovely jump. I have to, like, give you kudos there. I mean, that was darling. But you are very dead now. Okay, so we'll go through with that. No, 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 ma'am. Ma'am, ma'am, you're getting very close. Like, uncomfortably close. Like in my face close, you know. Also, if you could just die, that would be fantastic. That would help me out so, so, so much. Oh, gosh. You had to do this with a .22 and a cane. Oh, gosh. We definitely do need some combat music. Oh, bam. We stole it from the guy that we framed. We took it from him. Alexa, play Final Fantasy VII fighting music. Okay. Screw your leg. You don't need that. Let's go. That would have been painful with just a cane and a .22. And you're going down. Oh, it's a nice little conga line of death. Conga line of victims. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I've been cornered by foolishness. I was so entranced with the conga line. That one chap just sitting there. That one chap just sitting there really has my attention. Now, the question is, are they... You should have been the thing we ate. I put this all on you, Marjorie. You know, I might take out the guys with weapons first. Oh no, our drugs! I love my drugs. Oh gosh. So are we counting these people as innocents? No. Jeff. Please listen to me, Jeff. What we want to do is we want to jam a shoot ton of needles into you, okay? Then we reload. Then we go back to the murder. Then we go back to the murder. Just like that. Good, Jeff. Okay, no, the aiming is also a part. Oh, you picked up a cane, did you, dear? They had to be treats. Wild child, your wild, seemingly capricious behavior leaves people scratching their heads in confusion, avoiding close contact. We are counting them all as innocents. Well, okay then. That is definitely going to change, Well. Please count their corpses for you. I'm going to have to look it up on YouTube to see the speech. It just looks like that we've bugged it out enough that the game was unhappy. And, but thank you guys so much for helping me try and get that. So that's 2. I've got to remember that these guys are... Ooh, mask. Oh, was that... Oh, you got a key. Well, that would have been... Oh! Do you think if I'd maybe cheekily murdered somebody before all of this went down, I could have used the key to legally get in? Like, could that have been a way to do it? Also, does anyone wonder why that chap's not doing anything? Oh, it's Mortimer!
You're back. You're always a welcome guest here.
Goodbye.
Indeed.
You know what, dude? You stay there. You're fine. So that's 3. You killed him, as someone said. Maybe tough since I think 3 exploded to tiny parts.
What the hell?
So that's 4. I do want your mask. And 5. What the problem was before. Noodleman said that the problem was before. Okay. Oh, Carbonara? Yes. So that is, that we went that way and we weren't supposed to. We would have actually gotten the thing. No, that's fair. It's just that since we did go down this route, I figure since that was a major decision that Jeff did, which was to kill the son to frame the rancher, my thinking was that since that's what we ended up doing, we should go with that one. So I guess we wouldn't be able to get into the dinner. Well, the rest of the strip, this is like our first night in the strip. We actually haven't even discovered a lot of stuff. And the head chef, you were invited to the banquet if you were active. Okay, so we do officially know exactly what it is. I do like that. I do like that Sober Midden Carbonara is Noodle Man. The Noodle Man knew what to do. What is that? 7 bodies now? This is true. Carbonara has now been renamed to Noodle Man. Okay, that's 8, I think. Hey, Doom, how's it going? I hope good. We are currently enjoying our cannibal feast that we had to make ourselves because apparently we didn't get the fancy invitation from the chef. Despite the fact, again, we went through all this effort for them. This is good. Just great. Ooh to the cannibalism. Or do you mean ooh that we weren't invited? Because yes, it was very ooh of them to not invite us. But if it was ooh to the cannibalism, my sincere apologies for everything you're seeing on screen. Cannibal Festival cannibals. You reckon the Gamora is a good shot group? Guys, I don't know. They seemed kind of meh, the Gamora so far. They didn't do too much. So I was like, they're cool. They're fine. Okay. Can I assume that if I take his clothing... So I think there was about 10 people there, Barry.
I am touched
I
by
think it was
your
about 10.
support.
Thank you so much for the follow, Doom. Follow there, Doom. That is very awesome of you. I'm assuming that since we have that... let's put the mask on. And that was the one that becomes a dress, doesn't it? White Glove Society attire. You have equipped the faction armor. Faction armor disguises you as a member of that faction. Members of the faction now consider you a friend, while enemies of the faction will attack you on sight regardless of your personal faction relation with them. Any reputation changes that occur while wearing faction armor still affect your character. Security personnel such as guards and watchdogs will see through your disguise and alert anyone nearby, so watch out. Oh, that's interesting.
Sorry, but I
Sucks
need
that we're
to
in the
jet.
dress. No problem, Bam. Thank you so much for jumping by, and hopefully you had fun, even if it was a bit confusing with what the heck was going on when you first joined there. Okay. So. Right. I brought up the average. You brought up the average a little bit. True. So that was a lot of innocence. I guess Mortem was cool with us right now. Alright, guys. This is... Why are things blocked off to us still, everybody? We should be allowed to go wherever we want at this point. I mean, we're one of them now. Well, wait, who's our enemy? Why do we still have enemies in here? How do we possibly... We're dressed like you people now. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. Take my team injuries. Okay. Huh. But why? But why? I am so confused. Okay, so what? Hang on. What? Okay. I'm guessing not. Well, we're out there now. Okay, so that happened, everybody. That was interesting. About now is when I usually do call my streams anyway. Let me just check to see what we've got up next for... Wow, I think we spent the entire time there. So, oh, hang on. Before we do that, we should talk to these guys. This is the whole reason we even started this quest.
I am touched by your support.
Thank you so much for the follow there, Big. That's very, very cool of you. We are moving very slow. I assume because now we're over encumbered because of our drugs, but that's all right. We only had to crawl up here to talk to the old people. Hello.
Howdy.
Heck, Gunderson is dead. You won't have to worry about him anymore. But, Carbonara, that might be 120,000 caps down the drain, but that is 400 craps from an old man that we helped.
Far away from this damn city and head back home. There's a worthy life waiting for us.
Okay, Barry, that quote is very, very accurate. All right, guys, tonight's stream, we're going to go kill Banny. We're going to survey the strip and get to know... I'm sorry, Uwu, what's this cannibalism? We'll be right back after these eatings. Why was Heck such a threat to other ranchers?
People like...
I did actually ask about that. I have some questions. I don't really. Goodbye. And what about you, old lady?
Sorry, but I don't have time to talk right now.
You say
I'm
thank
going
you.
back to the ranch.
You say thank you, ma'am. No? Question, does Ethel leave and go back to the ranch, or does Ethel stay on the strip? Because Ethel is going on my list. I'm actually writing down her name right now. Ethel Phoebus. All of this, Ethel, was your doing. I did all of this to help you, and I don't even get a thank you? Jeff is upset. Jeff likes people who are grateful to Jeff for her help. Like, that was very helpful of me, was it not? That was... Ooh, what's this cannibalism? I feel like most people you meet go to the same ranch as my old pet dog. Oh, no, Canadian. They just go to that one. Ethel is on Arya Stark's list. She's made the list. It is very... I'm going very Arya Stark and making my list. Okay, well... That was very, very, very exciting. I liked that. Let me just put on some jazzy music so it's not just the deathly silence of me booming my voice at you all. But thank you all so much for for joining me on that. That was crazy. I did not expect that to be how the night was going to go at all. I honestly thought we were going to go after Benny. We were going to have some fun doing that and the chip and maybe do some more quests so we could eventually join the Legion. If anyone was wondering what faction we're aiming for, it is the Legion. If that wasn't clear enough by all the cannibalism and wholesale murder. But, yes, unfortunately, Doom, this is the end for now. For anyone who doesn't want to know when I do stream next, I stream every Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. It is Sunday where I am now, so my next stream will be this Tuesday. It will actually be Doom, funnily enough, Doom 604. I'm actually going through Doom as well. I play 2 different games during a week. I usually play a Railroad game during Tuesday, Thursday, that's Doom, and on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday, I play Fallout. But yeah, so if you just check my About, I always stream at the exact same time on the exact same day, so just check my About page. And if you ever want to see any of the old streams as well, you can either check the archives on Twitch or my YouTube channel, which is also linked in my About, because that's not every single stream I've ever done. But I just want to say a super duper thank you all for joining me, for all the help. You guys were very, very helpful there with telling me how to try and do everything. I know there was a bit of a rigmarole around there, but again, it's so appreciated when you guys do. The game is just so much more fun when I get to play it with you all and we all get some input. But yeah, again, just want to say that. And for the people who followed again, thank you so much for that. I think that's pretty much... Oh, and again, thank you so much to the lurkers as well. If you were just lurking and you weren't chatting as much, you're also very, very much appreciated. And to the people who do check out my VODs either on the Twitch or on the YouTube, because I know some of you guys do that. And yeah, I will leave the ramble there. I hope to see you guys for the next stream, either the next Fallout or the next Doom one. But have a fantastic rest of the time zone, wherever
Please
you all are.
save the game.
Don't worry, I definitely have saved the game, Doom, but thank you for the reminder there. But yes, have a fantastic rest of the time zone, wherever you all are, and I'll see you next time. Bye!